thank you all for coming. This is our producer, Kelly Moore. We have a few words for you.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say that this is this play at Ohlone has been performed for 21 years. So for the first 15 years, I calculated it was performed 5 times, so about average every 3 years. And then it stopped. We didn't have the play for 7 years. And so I assumed like that was it. It was never going to come back. Otak had retired from Ohlone. So I had given up. And then sort of randomly, we kept running into each other and we started chatting about it. And I proposed it to the office and kind of assuming they would say, oh, we have other plays planned. So, but they said, yeah, go for it. If you want to be the person to make it happen. So I was like, oh yeah, of course. So we, the genesis of this was probably in January. And so we made it happen. We did our casting. We have almost 100 kids in 2 casts. And so I'm just really happy that we made it happen. And
thank you. And we have a few alums here from previous Monkey King performances, I believe. It's nice to see you. Certainly alum parents. Thank you very much.
Nimen Hao, I am Guan Yen, Bodhisattva of infinite compassion. Tonight we present to you the story of Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, who challenged heaven and accompanied the Tong priest on his journey to the west to obtain the true scriptures.
We are in the country of Aolai, east of the exalted continent on the mountain of flowers and fruit.
The Jade Emperor and his minister, the planet Venus, have come to inspect a magic stone on the top of the mountain.
Look, Majesty, your little stone has grown.
Yes, I've waited for centuries.
When will it hatch?
Very soon, eons ago, I, Jade Emperor, ruler of heaven, earth, and all the regions under the seas, placed that small stone on the mountaintop. Now it is ready to explode.
What will it become?
These creatures from the world below are made from the essences of heaven and earth. Therefore, anything can happen.
Look, I believe I saw it move.
Soon, old planet, very soon. Let us withdraw a bit and observe. A monkey?
He was rather charming, agile, clever.
A monkey?
You did say anything could happen.
Old friend, this isn't just anything. This is big trouble.
What is wrong, Your Majesty? Why are you so sad?
We are happy now, but the day will come when I will grow old and weak. Indeed, we will all grow old and weak, and we will all die. What will we have to look forward to but to be reborn again on earth, to die again in vain?
My lord, just thought we to enlighten me. Don't upset yourself. Ask the immortal pieces how to live forever.
Where do they live?
People say they live in ancient caves on magic mountains.
So our handsome Monkey King journeyed for 10 years, crossing continents and oceans, traveling by raft and by foot. He even learned how to walk and talk just like a human.
Eventually, he found a Dalit sage on the king of the setting moon. 3 stars on Minecraft Mountain. This immortal sage gave him the name Sun Hall. From his patriarchs, he learned the way of immortality, mastered the 72 transformations, and became adept in flying on a cloud. He could travel 60,000 li in a single somersault.
After 20 years, he returned to Water Curtain Cave to find everything in ruin. The demon kingdom confusion had taken over Water Curtain Cave and thrown south.
But our handsome Monkey King had learned how to change each of the 84,000 hairs on his body to anything he wanted. He magically created hundreds of little monkeys to fall on the Demon King.
Cowabunga!
Monkey snatched the Demon King's sword and sliced him in two. Today we are celebrating his return to us and return to our home.
Wonderful, my children. Now let me show you a few tricks with the Demon King's sword. Hiya! 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 What's a worthless blade?
My lord, now that you are immortal, you need a weapon that suits your divine status.
And where can I find such a weapon?
There's a place, but it may be impossible to go there.
Since my illumination, I can travel to heaven or enter the earth. Fire cannot burn me and water cannot drown me. There's no place that I cannot go.
In that case, you would visit the Dragon King of the Eastern Sea. No doubt you will be able to provide a suitable weapon for your majesty.
Then I'll go now. Continue the celebration. I will return soon. Monkey King from the Mountain of Flowers and Roots. A near neighbor of the Dragon King. I've come to make his acquaintance.
What is all the noise out here? Are you two singing again?
Your Majesty, we have a visitor. A monkey?
Oh yes, a monkey on the ocean floor. And next I suppose you'll be wanting a trip to the top of Yellow Mountain. What kind of sage are you that can walk on water as casually as if you're on dry land?
I am Sun Wukong. I have been studying the way of immortality, and I've been told that you, my illustrious neighbor residing within the Green Jade Palace, would be able to provide me with a weapon suitable to my station and my needs.
Well, neighbors must always help each other. Let me see what I have. Bring forth a selection of our finest weapons.
Too light. Too small. Bend like bamboo. I don't like this one. Still too light. Don't you have anything heavier?
That weighs 3 tons. I can see your magical powers are very great, high immortal. But I have no heavier weapon to offer to you.
There is the great iron rod, my lord, but I'm sure it's too heavy for this ridiculous ape to lift.
Well, yes. There is a rare piece of magic iron that was used by the great Yu when he set the sea in place and subdued the flood. But you won't even be able to put your arms around it.
Let's see. This feels about right.
Actually, it is a bit bulky. Change. There. That's perfect. I think I'll call you my as you will gold-banded cudgel.
That iron pin weighs 18 pounds and held up half of my pallet.
Really? I cannot be more thankful for this great gift. And now I must be returning to the mountain of flowers and fruit. You are a very kind and considerate neighbor. Goodbye.
Well, that didn't go so well. What will we use to hold up the palace?
Since it was your suggestion to give him the cudgel, I suggest you come up with an answer yourself. And right now!
Go tell the Jade Emperor that he stole the cudgel. Let him deal with this troublesome neighbor of ours.
Let's hope the second idea is better than your first one. I'll go to the Hall of Divine Mists to see the Jade Emperor. You two stay here and guard what's left of the palace. And no more singing! Your humble servant wishes to inform you that a certain monkey king from the mountains of flowers and fruit, a very suspicious acting immortal, forced his way into my palace and through use of violence and intimidation, stole the magic sea-fixing pin, and turned it into a death-dealing cudgel, and left without a word of thanks. We are no match for him and beseech our Lord to deal with this menace.
A monkey?
Your Majesty, this is the monkey who was born of a stone 500 years ago.
A monkey?
Do not underestimate him. He has made himself immortal and has great magical powers. He can subdue dragons and tigers.
I knew this would be trouble. Who among my generals will go down to earth to corral that vexatious creature?
I will.
Let me go.
Send me. I'll fix that monkey.
My lord, may I propose a different course of action? Let us invite him to heaven. We will give him some inoffensive job, and in this way we can keep an eye on him and preserve our armed forces for a real emergency.
And what job could we give him that would keep him out of trouble?
Let's see. A title with no rank or compensation. How about the guardian of the immortal peaches?
Very well. Make it so. But be sure that unsavory Simeon is under control.
I'll see to it myself. From the Jade Emperor. He wishes you to live in the heavenly palace and be the caretaker of the Queen's peach orchard.
How timely. It has recently been on my mind to visit heaven. In fact, I've taken up a new name in honor of the occasion. You may now call me the Great Sage Equaling Heaven!
A fine testament to your humility and modesty.
Then heaven is the place for me. Keep up your drills while I'm away. Let's go.
Wait for me! Queen's Peach Garden. These peaches take 3,000 years to ripen, and if you eat just one, you will live to be as old as the earth itself.
Sounds good to me.
No, no, no. Only the Jade Emperor and his queen can eat the peaches.
Oh, all right. Listen, I'm tired. You go on about your business. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Now don't touch those peaches.
banquet. Only the largest and ripest ones.
We only come here once every 3,000 years. These creatures are very small and very hard. Maybe we came 1,000 years too soon.
Look here, someone's sitting here underneath this tree.
Who are you, and what are you doing here?
This is the Queen's Peach Garden?
Yes, and I'm the caretaker.
Where are all the ripe peaches?
That's none of your business.
The Queen's business is our
our business.
We have to take them to the Queen's banquet.
A banquet? Wonderful. Where will it be?
In the heavenly palace of miraculous mists.
All the mortals will be there.
Of course, tell me their names.
Sakyamuni Buddha and Guan Yin.
The Jade Emperor and Planet Venus.
The Star Lords of the Five Constellations. The mystic divinity of the North Pole and the great immortal of the Yellow Horn. Barefoot immortal longevity sage.
And soon we'll call.
No, his name's not on the list. Only the most important people can come.
Who is more important than the great sage equaling heaven? The keeper of the Queen's Peach Orchard? The Monkey King?
I'm sorry, you're not invited.
Imagine a monkey at the Queen's banquet.
How silly. Ridiculous.
You think you can all make fun of me? Freeze!
The banquet does not begin for another hour.
And the entrance for entertainers like you is in the back.
Well. Surely you would make an exception for the great sage equaling heaven.
The great sage equaling who?
He means that stupid monkey that they tricked into staying in the peach orchard so he won't cause trouble.
Tricked? I'll show you a trick. Well, let's see what's for lunch. Dragon livers, phoenix marrow, bear paws, ape lips, cart tail. Delicious. And here's a fresh decanter of wine. What's this? Looks like some of Lao Tzu's golden lecture pills. I'm sure he won't miss a few. Well, maybe I had a few too many. And what a mess! Somebody is going to be in big trouble. I better grab some of this food for my friends back on the mountain of flowers and food. I don't want to be here when the Jade Emperor arrives.
What is this? Why are you bursting like madmen? You should be preparing the banquet.
Your Highness, a monkey calling himself the great sage equaling heaven disrupted our preparations and stole all the food.
A monkey?
Yes, Your Holiness. He cast a magic spell that put us to sleep while he pilfered the dishes and threw the decorations on the floor.
A monkey?
My lord, an impious ape ate all the ripe peaches in the Queen Mother's peach orchard.
That
of immortality.
Enough! Enough! It is time to put an end to the antics of that incorrigible baboon. Heavenly King Lee, take 100,000 heavenly soldiers and go capture that wicked Monkey King.
At once, Your Majesty.
Now, let us resume our entertainments. Swords, but he pulled out his hands and changed him 1,000 magical shields and shattered our swords.
Your Majesty, calamity! The Monkey King broke the umbrella, Heavenly King's umbrella, with his cudgel, and tore the strings from the lute. Heavenly King's lute, with the sound so ear-splitting we can't hear our own general's commands.
Your Majesty, catastrophe. Monkey suit is turned into the snake Heavenly King and eluded Erlang and his hound.
Your Majesty, tragedy! The Monkey King has overwhelmed our forces and is right now outside the Hall of Miraculous Mist. You can hear him beating on the doors. We are lost!
That monkey! Highness, quickly, we must summon the help of Lord Buddha. Yes, quickly! Send our fastest messenger! Hurry!
You tricked me! I was invited to live in heaven but was treated like a servant. You thought you could hide me in the Queen's Peach Orchard, but I wasn't even invited to that banquet!
You miscreant! First you stole peaches, then you spoiled our banquet, then you became drunk and stole all of Lao Tzu's immortality pills. Now you break down the doors of heaven themselves. You pile evil upon evil. Now you shall pay for your sins.
You better have magic powers to back up your words. Stand your ground and see how you like monkeys, cudgel!
Your Majesty, Lord Buddha sent the goddess Guan Yin to aid us in our time of distress. You have been a bad monkey, Sun Wukong. Even though you are very powerful and clever, you have no right to cause so much trouble. I should change you back to stone and bury you forever under Five Element Mountain. Fortunately, I am Guan Yin, Bodhisattva of infinite compassion, and will be merciful.
To pay for wrong actions, you must wait 500 years for a master. He will be the Tong priest Tripitaka on his journey to the west to attain the two scriptures.
But how am I to live here for 500 years?
A local mountain god will bring you food and drink, iron pills when you are hungry, and molten copper when you are thirsty. Now try to be good.
You know, 500 years, that's a long time. Some of you probably want to get home by about the reasonable hour. How about we pretend 500 years has gone by? The gods are busy, they won't mind. If that's okay with you, just say, on with the show. On with the show! Can't hear you. On with the show! One more time, this mountain's really heavy. On with the show! And here comes the Tong priest, Tripitaka. What's taking you so long, Master?
I was sent by the Emperor Taizong to bring back to China the true scriptures so that people may know enlightenment. The Bodhisattva Guan Yin told me I would find a disciple here under Five Element Mountain.
That's me. I'll accompany you on your journey to the west, and I'll tell you all of my adventures so that you won't get bored.
Very well, let's go. I thank you for your protection, but the Bodhisattva Guan Yin told me I should give you a chance to redeem yourself.
She also gave me a gift to satisfy your vanity. You may wear this special hat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See my new hat?
Now, let's go.
Yes, money or we'll kill you.
That's what you think. See, Master? All that in a one blow. Now that you're a monk, you should be kind. We Buddhists say spare the ants and sweep the floor, cover the lamps to save the moths. But you just killed 4 people. You're too evil. Too evil.
Master, stop! My head's breaking.
I'll stop for now, but Rodney taught me the band tightening spell that goes with the new hat. She thought it would be useful in controlling well behavior.
Please
You
stop.
hear me now.
Yes.
I promise to accompany you on your journey to the west to ask the Buddha for the true scriptures. Good then, let's go. Woo.
On their journey to the west, the Tong priest and the Monkey King are joined by other disciples. Together they encounter the 81 trap before arriving at Thunder Monastery.
Tonight, however, we only have time to tell you a few of their marvelous adventures.
This old fellow is Square Gal. He will continue our tale.
Woe is me, who can hear my tale and not weep. Although I'm the patriarch of a rich family, I had no sons to care for my family estate. 2 of my daughters moved to cities far away, and my one treasure, Blue Orchid, had many suitors, but none who would promise to support me in my old age. Then, one day, a hard-working young fellow named Ju arrived and asked for my daughter's hand. He was so strong, he didn't even need oxen to plow the fields. My daughter loved him, and they were soon married. But as time went by, Ju began to change. His nose grew into a long snout, and he had thick black hair running down his back. He grew lazy and only wanted to eat and sleep. I drove this piggish son-in-law from my house with a stick! But he returned that night and kidnapped Blue Orchid. Not only his magical powers can open this door. Oh, whoa.
What luck we came across. I'm very good at dealing with demons and capturing monsters.
Who are you?
I am Sun Wukong. I am escorting my master, the Tong priest, on his journey to the west to ask the Buddha for the true scriptures. It would be an honor to help you and your daughter.
I don't know. I'm already dealing with a monster pig, and now a monkey devil wants to help me.
Don't be afraid. He may not be good looking, but he is a trustworthy companion and has had much success in capturing evil spirits. You can't judge people by their faces.
That is true. What is your plan?
Take me to the girl.
Father, I thought I would never see you again.
Come home with me, daughter.
But what will you do when Pig returns?
Dear lady, I'll deal with this monster when he returns. Never fear, I have my own magic to match his. First, I must change myself.
Now we'll see how this monster likes the robust life. Oh, I think he's coming.
Honey, I'm home. It seems like I haven't seen you in years. I've missed you so much. Is dinner ready?
Go away. I'm not feeling well. I have a headache.
My dear, I'll come close and massage your fevered brow. My dear, when did you become so strong?
I've been taking vitamins. Come hold my hand.
Vitamins, my dear, you seem upset. Tell me what's wrong?
My father has been complaining that you are an ugly brute. He said he's going to ask Monkey, who created Havoc Heaven 500 years ago, to come and deal with you.
Don't worry, if the guardian of the beach come here, I'll teach them a lesson with my 9-pronged rake.
Is that so? Why don't you turn around and see who I really am?
So you shameless simian, have a taste of my muck rake.
Is that something you use around the farm to dig up turnips?
This rake was given to me by the jade emperor himself.
Go ahead and give me a whack. I won't even move.
What ahead? Or are you bullying me? Why don't you just go back to being the king of the mountains of flowers and fruit?
My job is to protect the Chong priest on his journey to the west to ask the Buddha for the true scriptures. Squire Gao asked us to rescue his daughter and capture you, you lout.
The Tong priest, please take me to him.
And what do you want with him?
I used to be the marshal commanding at the Heavenly Navy at the Queen Mother's peach banquet. I drank too much and made a fool of myself for the goddess of the moon. The Jade Emperor drove me from heaven because I acted like such a pig. The boy I saw for Guan Yin said I could redeem myself by being a disciple of the Tong priest and accompanying him on his journey to the west.
We'll see if you're telling the truth. Come along.
Ow, my ear! Can you be a little more gentle?
As the proverb goes, the fitter the pig, the harder to hold.
Sun Wukong, wait for immediately.
Master, this pig claims he was a heavenly marshal and has been waiting for you.
Yes, Guan Yin told me I would find a disciple in this area. One that needed to go on a diet.
Master, forgive me for not knowing you were here. Allow me to come with you on your journey.
Indeed you must. Like Monkey, you must do good to repent the follies of your past. Now that you are a monk, you will need a new name. From now on, you will be known as Ba Jia, a prohibition pig. Come now, it's a long road to Thunder Monastery.
This looks like a good place to fish. My family needs the food. Isn't this the Flying Sands River? I heard an ogre lives under here. That's just a fairy tale.
This river is immense. Look at those raging waves.
Why are there no boats to take us across? Sun Wukong, what can you see?
Master, this river is 300 miles across. We are in big trouble. Not for me, of course. With one wiggle of my hips, I could easily vault over. But for you, impossible.
We'll stay here on the bank tonight and decide what to do tomorrow.
Horrible! I'll take Trippin' out to safety. I'll deal with this monster.
Forget about it. I was just about to win. Won the ugly face and he ran away. Now he's under the water. We're never gonna get him back. Sorry, I can't restrain myself. I haven't had a good fight for so long.
Did you capture him? Maybe he can help us cross the river.
No, Sun Wukong scared him off. He sent Guan Yin for help.
The boat I shot for Guan Yin has sent me. This ogre was once the Jade Emperor's curtain-raising general, but he broke a jade goblet at the peach banquet and was exiled to the flowing sands river.
Wajing, the pilgrims who are going to suspected from West are here. Why haven't you welcomed them?
Where's the Tom priest? I fought those two louts and they never said anything about the scriptures. You won't get me within a dragon's tail of those two creeps.
Those are the pilgrims' disciples. Them too have been converted by the Bodhisattva. You have nothing to fear from them.
Forgive me for not recognizing you, Holiness.
Are you truly willing to dedicate yourself to our mission?
There is no question. I can help you get across the river.
This is great. You can carry all our luggage.
Look, there's a house. Isn't it about time for dinner? Food is all you ever think about.
You three stay here and continue your conversation. I'll go ahead and beg for some food.
Make sure to get 2 bowls full for me.
My disciples and I are in need of a vegetarian meal. Would you help 3 wandering monks?
If
venerable monk, do come in.
Of course, we'd be happy to give you some food.
Yes, you look like you could use a little fattening up. Sister, let us bring this priest a fitting meal.
Where did you come from?
Holy one.
I was sent by the Tong Emperor to go to the west to fetch the scriptures.
Here come our sisters with your meal.
I'm sure you'll find it quite delicious. Yes, it was provided by the last visitors to our palace.
Human flesh! I must leave immediately!
We wouldn't think of allowing you to depart without first having you for dinner.
I wonder what could be keeping our master so long.
He's been gone a long time. I'm so hungry I could eat a whole tree full of peaches.
Take my advice, pig. That meal will give you a real big headache.
That's funny. Peaches usually make my stomach hurt.
Who are you?
I'm the local god of this area. Can you tell us where our master is? You have come to the Gossamer Palace. Inside are 7 female spider spirits and their centipede brother. They've captured the Tong priest and plan to eat him for dinner.
How horrible. I'm not even that hungry.
Where are the spider sisters now?
They're bathing in the river over there, but be careful, they're very dangerous.
Don't worry, I'll fix those spider sisters. Pig, you stay here.
I wonder what that mischievous monkey is up to now.
Hey, Sandy, look what I found.
Help! Help! Get us back in clothes! Robber! Thief! Don't leave us here like this! Help! Help!
I don't think those spider sisters will bother us for a while. Come on, let's go save our master.
Well, my sisters, what brings you here? You all seem to have new clothes.
That monkey stole our clothes while we were bathing in the river.
Be careful. I heard he's very powerful. And his companions, Brother Pig and Fire Sand.
Ha! They are no match for me. After we eat the Tang priest, we'll have those 3 for dessert. I'm now going to prepare the kettle so we can boil his flesh.
Stop, evil spider sisters! There is no escape for you!
Let me take care of him. Ha!
Come, sisters, let us defend our home.
Now it's your turn, monkey.
This monkey is too much.
Quickly, sisters, let us flee.
Sandy, take Pig out of here.
Ow, my head hurts. This is what it's like to eat peaches.
Wait, Monkey King. You may have defeated my sisters, but you will find me a more formidable foe.
Let's see who's the better warrior. can't fight as well as you talk.
And now, Monkey King, I shall add you to my dinner.
Ho! You will not use your trickery to defeat the Monkey King. Now, I command you and your sisters to change back to your true form. Do not be angry. These spider spirits and their centipede brother have escaped from the gardens of heaven. I will return them to their proper place where they will do no more harm.
Yes, I see now. Even monsters have their place under heaven.
Master, you are safe. Yes, they are well. Now, my brave pilgrims, you may continue on your journey to the west. Our pilgrims have traveled thousands of miles and met many hardships.
Each test brought greater understanding and compassion to each of them.
Finally, they arrived at Thunder Monastery.
Finally, after journeying for 14 years and encountering the 81 trials, you're here at Thunder Monastery. Sun Wukong, knock on the door. I wonder what reception awaits us. A royal procession? An auspicious banquet? Maybe an audience with Lord Buddha himself?
Oh, it's you. Here. Have a nice journey home. Goodbye.
But Master, you must admit this has been a lesson in humility for all of us. Suppose you're right. Come now. It's a long road home.
Master, let me hear the scriptures!
Bajie, the scriptures are way too valuable.
Oh, please, that's for a while.
These scriptures are entrusted to me. It is my sacred duty to keep them safe.
Oh, please. Only read the scriptures. Oh, be really careful.
Well, I suppose this for a while.
Oh, thank you. I get to carry the scriptures. Make me careful. I get to carry them.
Quick, get them on! Don't miss a single page!
Master, these pages have no writing on them. They're blank. They cheated us.
Our journey has been a complete waste.
No, Master, without our journey, we would not have formed our bonds of friendships. Pig, Sandy, and I would not have been able to redeem our past mistakes. You would not have grown in wisdom without the 81 trials. We learned that when we work together and stay true to our goal, we can do anything. Indeed, the value of our effort has been the journey itself. Well said, Sun Wukong. You are the treasures I will return to China.
But since everyone cannot make the journey, here are the real scriptures you can leave to instruct people after you are gone. They will be kept at the Wild Beast Pagoda in Chang'an, the city of eternal peace.
And while you return with me to heaven, your story will inspire other pilgrims to make their own journey to the west. And Sun Wukong, anymore.